We will understand and we will do practically generate some data, synthetic data for us using Python, because these data we will later on use during our machine learning sessions. Okay. So quick 5-10 minutes of introduction of understanding, in our IT operations, what are the different data types are there? Logs. So first thing, what is a log? Log is something like a timestamp record, right? It has timestamp. That is important thing. And then you have records and events and messages will be produced, right? The applications or the services. So basically it gives me contextual information about what has happened, where and why, right? From where we do generate these logs? Web server, operating systems, applications, security devices like firewall logs, applications like Java, logs, Node.js, operating system like syslog, event viewers and all. Web servers, we have Apache and Nginx. Those web servers, you will be able to generate logs from them, right? Where we need these logs for, use cases like debugging, security auditing, right? So auditing and debugging are the main two things where we use. Cloud, we have CloudWatch, who does this log capturing. Splunk, OpenSearch, all these things are there, right? Now, before going to the next data type, let us try to first create some logs for us. Okay. Sample log generator, which is like artificial logs we want to generate, because these data we need to use it later on for our machine learning sessions, right? For that, create one folder called AI Ops and open that folder in Visual Studio Code. Okay, in this only you can do this. So let's create one file called logs.py. Select this folder, AI Ops Visual. Yes, see in the right hand side, new file, yes. Click on new file, select logs.py. Yeah, we will do separate file for each of them. Logs.py. Okay. Now I will share some code. We will explain this code. This is something as a prerequisite we are doing. We will not be executing this code in real world because you will have the real log data right with you. But we want to generate it. That's why we are just understanding and also doing it practically. So from your system, we are going to generate these logs. So copy this code and I want to generate these logs for me. Okay. Anyway, code is not important because this is we are simulating. But what log has, it's a timestamp. Okay. Timestamp data where I'm trying to provide some events, like if you see artificially I provided some events, user logging, user viewed, user tried accessing unauthorized page and stuff like that, right? So that I'm artificially creating these logs, which is a timestamp data. What it has, generally we all know what logs are. So logs, what has happened, where it has happened. So it is basically messages produced by applications, services or systems, right? So that is what log is all about. Save this, Control S. Now I have to execute this file. To execute this file, what we'll do, we'll go to terminal at the top, new terminal. Yeah, if you see, you can see, remove this, yeah, remove it. Yeah, see that there's a PowerShell, right? So right hand corner in the terminal, you see PowerShell, right? And yeah, click on the drop down after the PowerShell, select Git Bash. Okay, that's why we have installed Git Bash. Everybody in the same page. Before we execute, we are artificially creating logs, because log is one of the data type which is used in IT operations, because this logs, what we will generate, we will use it in later sessions when we will train our machine learning model to analyze these logs, or a GenAI model to analyze this logs. So we are artificially creating these logs. If you have gone into Git Bash in the terminal, just execute the file Python space. This is the command always, any Python file, that means .py file which you have, that you have to execute with this command Python space logs.py. Enter. Go to that file, left hand side. Yeah, click on this. Yes, Explorer. Click. See the log file has generated app.log. See, this is the way artificially we generated the logs. Okay. So this is how the log file, what we will do later on, we will amplify this code and we will generate the log for the entire 7 days. Okay. So that we have sufficient data or 14 days, but this is the boiler code. This is how the log file will look, right? And see what we did, we simulating the logs. Okay. These type of data will be utilized and pre-processed to, so this is what type of data, structured or unstructured data, guys?
It's unstructured.
Correct. Now, for machine learning, we have to pre-process this and make it formatted into a structured data. Okay, that we will see later on. But this is the logs. The first data type, what we did is the logs. Clear, everybody? The next data is the metrics. What are the metrics? Simple thing, numerical measurements collected over time. Typically at fixed intervals we collect. Example, CPU usage, memory available, API latencies, HTTP error rate. These are the things which we do, right? Basically, they are also time series data, but low cardinality, not like high cardinality like logs. So ideally, this is good for dashboards, right? We have dashboards where we see the CPU usage and stuff like that, okay? Generally, what they represents performance or health, okay? Or the resource utilization of the systems, right? That's what they represent. Use cases, what we use for Prometheus and Grafana. These are the two main famous tools which we use to see the CPU usage and the memory availability and all, right? Trend analysis we do, capacity planning we do, right? Real-time alerts we can get from this type of metrics data. If CPU is more than, usage is more than 90%, generate an alert, all right? That is what matrices is. So for this, what we have to do is we have to install, because we have to mimic matrices. So what we will do, first install one library here. So in the terminal, so we are installing something called Prometheus client. Again, artificially we are creating it. In real world, you do not have to artificially create it. It will be generated, it will be there. But since we are learning and we will not be using our any other logs data, so we are artificially creating it. Requirement already satisfied, perfect. Now create one file called metrics.py. App, click again, new file.
New file.
Yeah, right, metrics.py. Metrics, TICS, metrics.py. RICS.py. Enter, copy and paste. Paste it. Scroll up. Okay. Again, not required for our understanding. We are generating it, but good that you have this boiler code of Python where we are trying to CPU usage, API, latency, milliseconds. These are the things which we are trying to generate, and mimicking a server at 8,000 port. Okay, localhost, your own machine. It will try to utilize at a port of 8,000 and it will try to generate your own machines, your own laptop CPU usage and API latency. Okay, save it and execute again. Python space metrics.py. Enter. Allow access. So your metrics server is running at this port. Okay, click on this link.
Yeah.
Copy the link, paste it, enter. Now you can see this matrix has been captured. Okay. Okay. So these are the type of metrics. These are the type of data which is required. So which we will, when we are doing machine learning stuff, we will generate for a larger period of time artificially like this using the code. We'll do some modification in the same code for this. Now just sample data we are generating, but the objective is to understand what type of data we'll be utilizing for our AI ops. So the first thing what we understood, logs. The second thing what you have understood is metrics, right? And now the third type of things which is there and which is called events. Okay. So what are the events? Like any alert, any recovery, any deployment has happened, right? Event, right? It's like high level occurrence, changes in the environment which has happened, right? any deployment has happened, any crash has gone, right? So they are typically generated by what? Monitoring system, right? Whenever a monitoring system, suppose we have any event has happened, it will any threshold breach has happened, it will generate the event, right? Just like disk space exceeded 90% post that particular event, okay? New version, suppose new version, this is deployed in the production, that is also an event. It will generate these events. Security scan completed successfully, it's an event, right? So monitoring system will generate this type of data types. So we have 3 data types, remember, for AI ops or IT operations. We have logs, we have metrics, we have events. Now let us try to generate an event artificially. For that, what we will do, we will create one file called events.py and copy paste the code. I'm sure now you have become comfortable with Python. Slowly, copy the entire code. You're importing some libraries. Select entire code, import JSON, yeah, paste it, yeah. So same events, different type of event. What are the events here I'm putting? Alert, deployment, scale, recovery. These are the different events. It happens artificially. I want to generate that. Save it, and it's just basic Python. So it is like JSON, randomly generate some values, and this is my time. Okay, current timeline. So save it and execute. Control C now. Do Control C for this first in the terminal. It got exited from Control C to exit from the previous system. Yeah, Python. If you have saved it, you have to save events.py.
Yeah, I saved, sir.
Yeah, events.py. Clear? So structured form is the events, matrices and logs are more of an unstructured data.